What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. It is 5 a.m. and we're out here on a cold day in California, and I'm doing a basic over 50 back workout today. So I want to take you guys with me through the workout, and let's get into it. So first exercise I like to do is it's called the face pull, and you usually need some type of cable, some type of rope attachment, and I like to do it first thing off just so I can stretch out the back muscles, get loose, get warmed up, and get the blood flowing. So let me show you here. I'm gonna do a 3 to 4 exercise workout today with the back, and this is just the first one to get you going. So I got lightweight on here just to get stretched. And basically what you want to do is you pull this towards your nose, coming up here and spreading out the arms. So it's you want to lean back just slightly, and what it's going to do is going to work out your traps, your back, and your rear delts. I mean, those are extra things that we're not trying to work out, but it just comes with it. So it's a good stretch. Just lower it down slow. So I got it on lightweight right now, but it's okay because you really want to loosen up your back, especially on a cold day. You don't want to pull any muscles in your back, anything like that, especially if you're over 50, right? So that's the first exercise. I'll get you another angle here so you can see exactly how to do it. If you're not totally sure, there's a lot of other videos, a little short 30-second video that'll show you in super detailed. But yeah, the first exercise, face pull. Towards your face. So they call it a face pull. Separating the arms when you get to the head. Make sure you feel it in your back, guys. Lower it down, nice and easy, stretching out that back. And I'm about ready to raise the weight here on the next set. So on this one, I usually say try to go to failure, but since we're just warming up, just go until you feel it or you're starting to get fatigued on it. In this case, I already got like 10 or something like that. Might end up being like 15 reps or something. Maybe 20. I'm not sure. I lost track. But ready to up the weight on this one. Get a little bit more stretched out. So yeah, make sure you guys put the weight according to where you're at in your strength training. Make sure it's giving you a good stretch, and make sure you're not struggling too much, because then you might be using other muscles you don't want to be using. But mainly, this is just to stretch out a lot of different things in the beginning, especially when it's cold or when you're cold. I'm not in a commercial setting, so I don't have a heater going on in here, but that's okay, you know. Get used to the cold, get acclimated for anything. But there you go. There's your face pulls. Try to do that like, I would say 5 sets. So I had 2 little warm-up sets, and I'll probably do 3 more of those to get a good stretch out, and we'll move on to the next one. All right, guys. The next one I like to do is a pull down, and you pretty much need a cable machine for this, so there's no other way around that. You could make your own. If you look it up on YouTube, how to make your own pulley, you could make one. I did make one during COVID, and I was still able to do certain back exercises. It was kind of awkward, but it still worked. So there's some videos on that, on how to make your own pulley system. It's just one cable. You can get all the parts at Home Depot. So anyways, This is your back pull down, and I like to do this after the face pull. Usually it's still part of stretching and getting warm in the back muscles. I got light weight on it right now for the first set, and then we're gonna up it. Your back's a strong muscle, so you can do more usually than some of the other things, you know. So let's get into this one. I like to use the bench to sit on because that's what I have. I don't have a dedicated back attached seat, so I just put my own bench. Do whatever works for you, man. If you don't have a bench you can move, get some kind of chair or whatever. But yeah, main thing is to try not to rock back too much like this and just activate. If you really want to get some good activation, put your fingers back like you're using guns, like this. You put your fingers on the bar like that, and you will get some really good back activation. And I got my thumbs wrapped around as well right now, but you can do it with the thumbs on top as well, like this. So now you're just using all fingers. What that does is it really activates those muscles in the back, you know, isolating. So just get a good stretch. Stretch those back muscles like that. Try to get close to your chest. Get that stretch. There you go. So try to get as close as you can to the back, to your chest, and don't rock back too much. But sometimes it gets super heavy weight and you end up doing that sometimes. At the commercial gym, you got an attachment where your feet are locked in, and it kind of helps you from doing that. So if you get too heavy here, it's going to pull you up out of your seat. But that's all right. You know, everybody's got their own weight that they're working at, so you might not even come to that point. So that was a warm-up set there. I'm gonna raise the weight and get a good working set out of it. There we go. I always say that you got a number in mind, and that's kind of like a minimum. So minimum, I like to do like 12 to 15. That in that case, I felt 15 was like right at the peak. So I did one more after that. Hey, one more rep. You know what I mean? That's somebody's mantra, you know. A lot of people's mantra is one more rep. You know, you could do one more. So I believe that too. So usually I do 2 or 3 more reps, but I'm not all the way stretched out yet. After this, you should have a good idea of the pull down. I didn't do guns on that last one, but I'm gonna do it on this one. So I'll keep the thumb on, but I'm gonna do the guns and the fingers. So here we go. I'm gonna try not to rock back too much, but like I said, sometimes it gets heavy and it's just pulling you like that. Main thing is to feel it in the back, that you're pulling it down with your back muscles. all as one. You don't want to do all arms. You want to use your back to squeeze the back at the bottom. Stretch and squeeze. Make sure to breathe, guys. Two more. There we go. Oh yeah, that was a good one right there, guys. So make sure you take your supplements too. If you're into supplements, make sure you take your supplements. I like to use pre-workout. I use Bucked Up Mother Bucker pre-workout, and I got a discount code on that, Daddy Rooster 88. Check that out on buckedup.com, and you can get 20% off. But just to let you know, it has a lot of caffeine, so if you're not used to that, even the recommendation from the company is go half a scoop at first just to get used to it. But it has a lot of good ingredients, guys. Get you that pump, get you that feeling of being awake, ready to go, and getting that blood flow. So enough of that. Let's get back to the back workout. Let's go to the next one. Next one I like to do is close grip pull down, and that's just for convenience, because if I'm already on a cable machine, I already got that secured, especially at a commercial gym. You might as well do everything you can in one spot. So yeah, I put the close grip attachment on here, and it's basically like the wide grip pull down, but now we're going closer and working in that middle back. And I'll show you guys an example on that. Pulling it down, stretch, pulling down to the base of your chest. Again, you could use guns if you want here. If it feels like it's gonna slip out of your hand, then just go full grip. Main thing is to use your back to pull it down, not so much your arms. But sometimes it's just arms do come into play a little bit, but you want it to be mostly back. Adjust the weight accordingly, guys, and try to hit that 12 to 15. That's what I do. So getting back to that, speaking of the reps, now if you're trying to go bodybuilding style, it's more reps, 12, 15, 20 reps. You're trying to go into that middle range, 10 to 12, 8 to 12, right in there is like that middle range where you're kind of power lift and bodybuild. You're like in the middle, so that's a good place to be as well. And then at the other side of the spectrum, it's powerlifting rep range, which is anywhere from 2 to 3 max out, or 4 rep sets. So all the way up to 10, not too much into 10, but I would say probably 8. I don't do powerlifting anymore. I used to back in school, and when I first got back into weight training, that's what I did. I was just building up my strength, but now I'm more about trying to lose that body fat and get that nice shaped body. Just trying to be fit, you know, toned. So that's the goal. But what I say, swole's the goal. Yeah. Size is the prize. Gains a clock. So I'll do one more set here, for example, and then I'll show you the next exercise. So I don't want to make this super long video. But I would think after 2, you would know, you know, what to do on this. It's pretty self-explanatory. I'll get you a different angle. It's cold in here, but it doesn't get too cold. Not like in other states. I can't complain. I'm in Central California, where we get both. We get super hot in the summer, 100 degrees, and the cold, we don't usually get freezing, but we've had a couple big freezes around here where it gets down into the freezing temps and agriculture starts to freeze. Well, that's not good. This for around here. This is a big agriculture area. There we go. Close grip. Back pull down. Next one I like to do is with the dumbbell here, using a bench, and we're just gonna row it straight up. I'm gonna get on the knee and I'm gonna row it. It's gonna be pulling it, kind of scraping your rib like this, like if you were gonna scrape your rib cage, and we're just gonna roll it up like this. You'll see right now. I'll do an example. Get some, you know, again, just go at a weight you can do. And this might take a while because this, you know, work up in weight. This could put some, it's a good back exercise. So I don't want you to get injured, and try to shoot for that same rep range. Basically, I got my knee up in here. You don't have to have it like this. You can stand. You can stand if you want to come to the end of the bench, facing the other direction. I've seen people hold on to the bench and just get the weight and go like that. I've seen people go over to the rack, basically holding the rack and rowing right off the rack. So there's a couple different ways you can do it. If you're at a commercial gym, you know, there might be people in your way. You can't do it like that. You might have to go off a bench. So I'll just use the bench on this purpose. It'll kind of help me where I don't use my legs to help me. So I'm going to take the legs out of play. So here we go. Hit that one for 12. It usually gets harder around 12 when I do it. Like I said, it's a really good back exercise. And now I'll do the other arm. See if you can see. But yeah, rotating arms, make sure you do it evenly. Up in here. Oh man, I lost track. I think I did more on that arm. Maybe I'm stronger on that side, but I'll get you a different angle here. One more. There you go. There's your row, dumbbell rows. Really good back exercise, guys. So you don't want to, you want to do this workout like before work, like I'm doing today. Just depends how much time you have, but usually I can squeeze it in 45 minutes. You know, just taking me a little longer today because I'm stopping to talk, but give yourself, 15, 30 seconds to rest in between. Then hit the next one. Move on, set. Rest a couple minutes while you're setting up into the next exercise. And do your sets, 4, 5 sets maybe. It'll become like a cardio session almost. Almost like a circuit, and it'll help with that fat burning. So on to the next one. I don't want to do too many of those. I think you get the idea. And I'll show you one more back exercise, and then we'll close it up here. All right, last one I'm going to show you guys. It's going to be a seated row. So I'm going to use a cable machine. I got a lower attachment here at a commercial gym. They usually have this with a bench built in to the machine, and you'll see something right in front with either 1 or 2, and you put the attachment you want on the end, and you just pull it towards you like a row, usually using both hands at the same time. This is just how I do it. And there's also other machines at those commercial gyms that I don't have that simulate this. There's one where you're seated, and it's got handles, and you can pull it in here. You can do one at a time, or you can do both. So those are plate loaded machines, or they got the pin where you do the weight stack. But this is what I got, and the main thing is I'm able to do it, and I can do it at home, and I can get this done before work, and I don't have to waste time driving to the gym. But hey, if you want to go to the gym, that's fine. I love going to the gym as well. I used to go a lot, and I'd go like every day, and just being around the people, the community, and people that are on the same goals as you is great. I mean, you want to surround yourself with people that are trying to better themselves, because that's gonna just help to your success. So let's get into it here. I got my feet against the machine. I got my cable with my straight handle. You can use whatever you need to use, and you just row, kind of leaning into it and rolling back with use your back, not so much your arms if you can help it, but biceps do come into play, like it or not. Imagine if you were rowing in the old rowboats, and you got the oars right here, and you're leaning, row like that. You want to kind of lean into it. I'm gonna make this. That's about right. I'm just gonna sit a little farther. There we go, so I can lean over more. There we go. There you go. There's the set. I'll do a few more so you guys can see. You guys can get the drift, and I'll give you one more angle. All right, I'll do one more for you guys. You guys get the example, but make sure you focus on using your back, not your arms, if you can, and mind the muscle connection, because your arms will take over. I mean, to a certain extent, it's gonna happen no matter what. But if I feel that
If you focus on using your back, it helps more than just lifting, blindly. Just tell yourself, I'm going to use my back to pick this up. Lower it down slow too. Stretch, lower, stretch, lower. Let's go 3 more. There we go. Whew. All right. Well, that's pretty much the last back exercise for today. And that's just the basic back workout. Let's close this up and let's recap. So that pretty much ends my weekly back workout. And what I usually do is I'll do that in that order for a while, or I'll switch the order, or I'll throw in a different back exercise. So the internet has a ton of different back exercises. You can switch one in whenever you want. And this is just some examples, But another good one would be the row rack pull, they call it. You get into the rack if you can. The bar, you got a barbell this time, and you're just rolling up, using your back, and you're taking your legs out of it. That's another good one. I've even seen standing on top of the bench, rowing, like on a Smith machine. If you got that, also deadlift. Deadlift, it's a core exercise. It works your legs, no doubt, but another piece of it is the back. So deadlift's really good. And even if you are working out your legs, so what? I mean, deadlift is like the king of all exercises. Deadlifting, squatting, benching. If you just had those 3, you'd be doing pretty good. But thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for another video with me. And I got another one here coming up. I'm going to do a leg workout. So I'm going to do the leg workout. That'll be the 5th day in the over 50 workout video series that I made. And don't forget, throw in the cardio here at the end. That's what I'm going to do right now. Do 20-30 minutes of cardio. It'll make all the difference in the world as far as your fat loss and for your cardiovascular health. Thanks for watching. Daddy Rooster out.